Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to my Java tutorial series. Last time we talked about while loops. This time we're going to talk about do while loops, which are very, very similar. So to start off, I just went and I grabbed the nums array and the counter variable from the while loop example that I did. So the difference between a do while loop and a while loop is a do while loop is going to do something first and then check if the while part of the loop is met. So back here with the while loop, we first checked if counter is less. Oh, this was the error. Get rid of that. So we checked. First, we checked if counter was less than nums.length. With the do while loop, we're going to actually do this part first and then check if it's true. So this loop is always going to go through one time. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to say do open close parenthesis, and then at the end of this parenthesis or not parenthesis, curly brace, at the end of this curly brace we're going to say while, like we did with the while loop, and then open close parentheses there. And we're going to come over here to the while loop and we're going to steal this little bit of code here and stick it into the while loop here, because it's going to be the same exact thing. All right, and then oh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, no semicolon, just one too many parentheses. Or maybe we do need a semicolon. Yes, we do. Okay, so we need to just have a semicolon at the end here, because it's pretty much a line of code. All right. So anyway, so we're also going to do the same thing that we did in here, and we're just going to print out the value of counter. So if we run this, it should do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So basically, when we're going through this, we're going to have counter equal to 0. We're going to go through here. We're going to say system.out.println num sub 0, and then add 1 to counter. Then we'll come over here and we'll check. Is 1 less than 4? Yes, it is. So go back up to the top and do it again. And then we'll check again. We'll do it again. We'll check again. But once we get up to 4, we're going to say, system.out.println nums sub 3, which will be this right here, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to print out 4, and then it's going to add 1, which will make counter 4. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna say, is 4 less than 4? No, it's equal to 4. So it's not. It's just gonna stop going through the loop. It's gonna break out of the loop, come down to here, and realize we're done with the program. Let's say we wanted to add a less than or equal to. Then we'll have problems again, just like we did with the while loop. It's gonna check, is 4 less than or equal to 4? Yes, it is. Go back up to the top and print out technically the fifth element of nums, which there is none. So that's why we get the error. So that's the do while loop. Very similar to the while loop. If you understand the while loop, then this shouldn't have been a problem. Next time we're going to talk about the for loop, which is a little bit more complicated, but you also can't really have problems with an infinite loop like you can with a while loop or do while loop. So stay tuned for that.